Hey everybody, it's Denise from About the Oscars. How are you? This is a quick update on two things. One, an update on the Oscar ceremony itself. It looks like it most likely will be postponed, so we don't have a date on that yet, but the Academy is considering changing the date as coronavirus continues. Movies are still being delayed and not released or released direct to streaming. People are not comfortable going to the movie theaters. I know I am not yet ready to go to the movies. So there are a lot of things that potentially could change, as well as some more rule changes. So we did see a few rule changes, which I touched on in a video a couple weeks ago, and we probably will see some more in the next couple of weeks. So I will keep you updated on that. And then also just wanted to give everybody an update on where I am now that I'm, I guess, 8 videos in. This would be video 9. I just put video 8 up, and it is the video that talks about the Oscar statue itself. So the first couple of videos that I made, my daughter helped me edit, and I changed editing tools, and the last 2 videos I did completely on my own. Even though the videos are probably about 8 to 9 minutes long, they took me 6 to 8 hours to edit, and you can see in some of the edit transitions that I made, they're still not perfect. So there's certainly a learning curve there. And I'm still having some issues with the lighting. And I'm kind of to the point right now where I have to decide how much time and money I want to put into this channel. So I have been a big supporter of other YouTube channels, and I didn't really know early on that it was important to them to like and subscribe their videos, because that's where they get traction. It's built into the YouTube algorithm. They want people to get on their video, to stay engaged, to like the video, to subscribe, to ring the bell for notifications. So please do all of those things for me. That's how they get supported from viewers. So that was the first thing I needed to change. And it wasn't until I started working on this video where Patreon made sense to me. So I would watch a YouTuber and they would have a Patreon, which was, it's kind of like a side place where people can support them so that they continue building their channel. And I'm like, why in the heck would I support you financially, you know, outside of whatever you're earning from YouTube views or from AdSense? And now that I realize how much work and time and cost goes into being a YouTuber, I'm now on all of the channels that I've been watching for years and signing up for Patreon to support them there. It's a tremendous amount of time. Here's another example. My neighbor's outside cutting their grass. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I do have a microphone on, but I'd watch YouTubers who are like, hey, I'm really sorry, my neighbor's cutting the grass. And I'd be like, shoot another time. But I own a business. I have a house and a dog and a family, so I don't have any other time. This is the time I have scheduled. So my neighbor's out cutting the grass, so that's just when the video is going to get done. So those are some of the things that I've learned getting started. I also had to change the name of my channel. I started out calling the channel All About the Oscars. And when I went to, and this is such a rookie mistake, I know this, I own a business, I have a website, but when I went to buy that domain name, it was taken. And it was taken by a woman who I think intended to put out a newsletter. She never set it up. The page is vacant, but I didn't really want to get into a bidding war and buying it. So I changed the name of the channel to About the Oscars, bought that web domain. I am getting ready to put up a website, and I don't want to tell you what's going to be on it yet, but I think once the channel gets up and running and there's a lot of other movie viewers and fans, I think you'll like the direction that I'm going to go. So hopefully that'll be done sometime in the next couple of months. So let's see what else. Lighting is an issue, time is an issue, equipment is an issue. editing is certainly an issue, but I'm working on that. So something else that happened this week, when I decided to launch my channel, I did a pretty decent search to find out if there was anyone else on YouTube who was focused exclusively on the Oscars, and I could not find anyone. Now, I found some other movie reviewers, or I found somebody that was focused on entertainment, and during Oscar season they would talk about Oscar movies, but I never found someone that was focused exclusively on the Oscars, which is why I wanted to launch my channel. So last week I found a channel that is exclusively devoted to the Oscars, and I was so shocked and kind of disappointed. And he's been doing it for a couple years. He's got about 12,000 followers. I don't think we're similar in personality or the things that we would talk about, and hopefully our channels can support each other, but that was a big surprise for me. So I quickly got over the disappointment for two reasons. One is, and I've talked about this before, I'm a big fan of van lifers, and there are a bunch of van lifers who are on YouTube. There are tons and tons of channels. They all have plenty of views, plenty of subscribers, and essentially they're living the same life in a van and talking to you about that as they vlog through their day. So I think there's more room on the platform for just one person. And then the other thing that I learned was it was pretty gosh darn difficult to find him, and I was purposefully looking. So I think that there are probably a lot of things that are going on in YouTube that we never even have access to, because it's such a vast platform. And I guess I just need to do a bigger and better job at promoting my channel so that I can get found over him. And it really wasn't something to worry about. So I'm moving on from that. So let's see. I had a couple of people ask me what I intended to talk about after these first initial videos went up. They asked me, are you like worried you're going to run out of topics? And I'm like, absolutely not. I have an entire book of ideas. And then that doesn't even count the movies that are going on during Oscar season, which we are kind of just starting to roll into. So in the fall and the winter, those are the videos I'll be talking about most. The rest of the time we'll be going back and focusing on past years, past wins, other categories. So to give you an idea of some of the upcoming videos that I've got on my idea list, I have a video coming up about controversial wins, and I have a video about the biggest losers, a video about the biggest winners. I have a video that talks about independent films and what they are and how they play into the film world. I also have a video where I'm going to talk about the difference between the SAG, the Golden Globe, and the Oscar Awards. Let's see. Someone asked me to talk about the gowns, the tuxedos, and the jewels that the stars wear, if they pay for those, how they determine who's going to wear what jewels or what dress, and what that process is like. I want to put a video out about the best films over the last 10 years. I want to put a video out that focuses on Oscar hosts of the past. And I want to put a video out about things that got cut from the Oscars for the TV audience. So there's a lot of things that are out on the internet that happened, but they were edited for various reasons before they made the appearance on TV. So a lot of people don't know this, but the broadcast is, I think, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds delayed. That way, if there is something that they feel is inappropriate or shouldn't have happened, they can cut that or not broadcast it. So I'll talk a little bit about those things as well. So that's where we are right now. I just want to give everybody a quick update on what's going on, where we are with the channel. My last video got 50 subscribers. Woohoo! And I didn't get 50 subscribers. I wish I had 50 subscribers. I only have 11. My last video got 50 views, and I only watched it 49 times. So I know that means there's somebody out there that watched it once. Anyway, so I'm continuing to put out more videos. I hope that you guys like them. I hope that you will consider subscribing if you haven't already, and stay tuned, because in the next couple of weeks I'll start talking about the Oscar movies, and I'll probably put out a 2021 early prediction for Oscar categories. I guess I'm probably going to wait to find out what the Academy decides in terms of changing the rules, and if they perhaps change the qualifying dates, or change the date, not the name, if they change the date of the ceremony. But I'll put that video out soon, and we can start talking about the movies and what I think will be nominated, actresses and actors that I think will probably be nominated. And I will include places where you can watch those movies if things don't change and people aren't able to go to the movie theater. So it was great to chat with you guys. I always enjoy spending some time with you. I'm pretty excited now that I do have a few subscribers and people watching the video, because it doesn't feel quite so awkward. So that's great, and I appreciate your time. So have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.